I'd like to call on Councillor Abdul Malik to speak on behalf of the Green Group.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Lord Mayor and colleagues, this report may be marked for noting, but what it calls for is far more than a polite nod. It calls for courage and conscience. It documents progress made, and I want to thank every single officer, staff-led group and community voice that has pushed us forward, often with too little resource and too much resistance. That work matters, and we see it. But let's also name what we still carry, because this report, quietly but clearly, tells us that too many are still left behind, that disabled colleagues and global majority staff are still underrepresented in leadership, that our resources are stretched so thin, even our best intentions are struggling to take root, and the public trust may be fraying, with satisfaction in our services falling, especially in the very communities that need us most. This is not just about systems, it's about dignity. And here's the heart of it. Achieving an equitable Bristol is not a single project. It is a core promise. It's written directly in our corporate strategy of 2025 and 30, a promise to build a Bristol where people have control over their lives, fair access to opportunity, and the chance for good outcomes, no matter who they are or where they come from. This is a powerful ambition, but it cannot live on paper alone. Because out there in St Paul's, in Southmead, in Knoll, in Lawrence Hill, people aren't feeling it yet. They don't feel in control, they don't feel the system is fair, and they don't feel seen. As the administration, as Greens, we cannot ignore that. As someone who comes from and serves the most diverse communities, I cannot ignore that. Equity is not decoration for a strategy document, it is the litmus test for our moral seriousness. This report tells us we've built new frameworks, that's good, but structures are not the same as justice. We need action that resonates in people's everyday lives, in how they are spoken to at reception desks, in how their concerns are treated when they raise complaint, in whether their child is given a fair chance in our city's schools. So yes, we note this report, but we do so with more than formal recognition. We do so with resolve, because this must be more than a progress report. It must be a turning point, and the measure of our leadership will not be how many reports we file, but how many lives we change, because Bristol deserves a council that doesn't just acknowledge or measure inequality, Lord Mayor, but a council that chose to end inequality, and City United, a city that was equal. Thank you.
Thank you.